The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So the game follows Geralt, who is still trying to recover his memory and is on path to find his adopted daughter Ciri, who is being pursued by the Wild Hunt who seeks to control her power. It marks the conclusion of the Witcher series, and if you haven't played previous to it's totally fine, as there is no need to be able to understand what's going on. Witcher 3 has huge number of characters with each one having their own persona. Ciri, Yennefer, Triss, Dandelion and Vesemir to name a few, but there are tons of other great characters with whom you progress. This game has 3 multiple main story endings with about roughly 20 alternations, and that's not even counting the side quests or expansions. Wow! The tale is also quite the emotional, with highlights being the opening chapter, pacing which is amazing, and the much awaited conclusion which depends on the choices you have made. Gameplay. Gameplay is as solid as ever, with Witcher Sense in your aid and additional upgradable alternate sign modes, crossbow, variety of gear to choose and unlock. The sword combat is immensely brutal, as you can take on higher level beasts if you time your attacks right and counter cleverly. This game is filled with enemy types, and boy am I satisfied. There are about 35 to 40 enemy types with each different techniques, weakness and origins. Each of them luring around specific places, making them appear not just randomly but on the basis of their character. So the tactics work differently against different types of enemies. Also, the loot in the game is proper and satisfying. Alchemy provides ability to create potions, and you can craft armor and gear from blacksmiths all over the world. Game also provides a character upgrade system categorized into different parts such as combat, science, general and alchemy. All of this with wide variety of story quests, side story quests, extra quests, treasure huntings, Witcher contract, horse races and everybody's favorite, Gwent, a so-called side activity that feels like a fucking standalone game. And it's addictive. Also, the graphics in the game is totally top notch. The checkpoints and the save system is great, and missions have proper progression. Highlights of the gameplay are solid combat, gear, progression and leveling, enemy type and variety of content. And yeah, you can also play as Ciri, which is fucking awesome. The Void. This open world game is divided into multiple continents filled with tons of NPCs with their routines, guard duties, vast fields, landscapes, wildlife, beasts, monsters, camps, rivers, vegetation, mountain, lakes, witches, ghosts, desert areas, swamps, bandits, ruins, sculptures, treasures, abandoned caves, boats. That's not even all. It also offers underwater exploration with fantastic dynamic weather and day-night cycle. The rainy nights, shiny skies, quiet mountainsides with beautiful wildlife all just blend very well to give you a lively feeling. The production quality is off the charts given the company's budgets. The facial expressions, the animations, voice acting all look great and is consistent throughout the game. It is a visual treat to play the game. You would even just stare at screen and enjoy the view while it lasts. Oh, and the music. My god, the music alone will make you play the game even more. It is the very soul of the game, and I can't quite describe how uplifting the music is. It starts pumping your blood when you get into combat.
It's back!
And is at its peak when you are just exploring the world. Highlights being the fantastic visuals, production quality, dynamic weather, day and night cycle and the epic music. The sound design is awesome. The attention to detail here is quite spectacular, and what's been done here by CD Projekt is amazing. The game has its problem though, they are not major. For example, the Rotar horse is down. The console version suffers from not so great draw distance and long loading times, though the patches have been released to address the issues. The conclusion. The game is modern art and it deserves every bit of your money and is worthy Game of the Year title. So my verdict for this, it's a 10 out of 10. The game without a doubt is a masterpiece. Not too many games can pull off something huge like this, and I am happy Witcher 3 surpassed the expectations. So if you still haven't played the game for some reason, just go get it. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, then leave a like, subscribe, and also comment on what should I cover next.